Hello YouTube, what is up? This is Lloyd Smallbringer Tale. We're bringing you the finale of Spartan Ops. Thank God! It's finally done! 50 parts, and after this, I can finally get to the stuff that I no longer feel like I'm obliged to do. You know? When I started doing Spartan Ops, I didn't feel like I was obliged to do it, but now that I'm this deep into it, I just can't escape that feeling anymore. I know. I shouldn't feel like that, but I don't know. I just do. I don't feel necessarily proud of what I've done with Spartan Ops. Maybe somewhere down the line I'll delete these, but for now I'm just gonna let them stay as a testament to my everlasting shame. You know? But the playthroughs after this I feel like are gonna be a new beginning for my channel. Like, I was just testing out what I could do with this Halo 4 stuff, but now I know what I can do. Now I've upgraded my tech significantly since I started. Now I'm going to do what I want to do. Like, I want to do Spartan Ops. As I said before, I wanted to do Spartan Ops. But after a while, I just got sick of it. Like, yeah, the first 3 chapters were fun, but after chapter 4, it just got boring as hell. And that's its main problem. It's boring. But just to prove how totally kickin' I am, or just because I really want to finish this as fast as humanly possible, I don't die at all during this. Not at all. Thank God. At least there's one thing we can keep consistent here. Or not, considering the amount of times I've died in all my other Spartan Ops stuff. But, I can at least pretend, right? No, I can't. So, yeah, pretty much, we just have to get back to the Harvester. Now, you may be saying, wait, we're back here again? Crap. Yeah, I know, it's kind of unoriginal. But hey, at least they justify it in terms of storyline. I don't mind having to go back to old places if you can justify it in terms of story. Every once in a while. If we had to do that every episode, I'd be really, really upset. But, I enjoy this. This stuff is... I enjoy doing it if there's a story reason behind it. Good story reason, not like the base is under attack again for the 10 millionth time. No actual justification. Although, to be perfectly honest, I think this could have been done a lot better if they had just had it so you already got to the artifact and shut it down. It's just now your problem is trying to escape Requiem. That would have been a much better chat thing if you ask me. It would have given them excuses to have better written. What am I trying to say? New maps, basically. New maps and new gimmicks. Like, if they went through a lot of set pieces in episode 10, just made episode 10 one great, gigantic set piece episode, I think I'd like this episode a lot more. And I could definitely go on out there and say that, yeah, the first half of Spartan Ops sucks, but the second half does get a lot better. I really can't say that, because after episode 7, the momentum train kind of dies, Like, going through and playing all of these consecutively has made me realize, yeah, it's kind of boring. Like, it requires multiple playthroughs, or hell, just not playing it when it's new, because when it was new, it felt kind of refreshing, because you want to know what was going next in the story. But now that we know what the story's now that we know what's gonna happen in terms of story, it doesn't make this worth playing anymore. Much I hate to admit it. Like, I'd like a hell of a lot more set pieces in it. You know what? I'll save that for when we get to the credits here.
Not exactly difficult. So easy a grunt can do it.
Or a caveman. Or no. You see, this is a reshoot. And I made a bit of a slip of the tongue and made a joke so terrible that if I honestly let this, go out there and on YouTube, I would pretty much have to shut my channel down. It's a really bad joke, and it's really demeaning. Like, there's a reason people don't make those kind of jokes. It's also why I'm not a really good jokester. Which is why I'm never doing post-commentaries ever again, unless it's for Spellbringer Prime. Like, if I'm doing it for Spellbringer Prime, yeah, I'll do post. But if I'm doing it, like, for my own personal YouTube channel, I'm doing it live. Screw that. No.
Let's get in the cave,
Whatever.
We don't have much time.
So yeah, we opened up an entirely new area by drilling a hole into it. A plus for ingenuity? But yeah, we sort of lost the bow rifle because it ran out of ammo, and have to use this Covenant carbine instead. We also have an energy sword. Hell, that's a plus. And yeah, I'm trying to get everyone through. I don't want anyone slowing this down. I want this going well. Actually, this does go remarkably well, as you've already seen through the Harvester. But, you know, the harder stuff is towards the end, when you gotta reach the power room, and once you get past this opening area of the cave. That's really the harder stuff, because at that point you gotta deal with incineration cannons. Although, really, this isn't easy as either, as you have to deal with bullets, scatter shots, and binary rifles, both of which I absolutely hate in terms of weaponry. Why? Because they're so overpowered. You know, scatter shot, if you get too close, you know, at least there's some simulation. You only have to be too close. But the scatter shot can kill you in one shot. The binary rifle, on the other hand, can kill you at one shot at any range, as long as your scope. As long as you can actually hit the target. Yeah, that's annoying. You know, you can kill them. They can kill you in one shot, but you can't kill them in one shot. What the hell, guys? And I'm gonna point out something that honestly really sticks out to me after playing this again. But in the cutscenes, you know, like in episode 7's opening cutscene, you just see Commander Palmer smack Prometheus in the face with her pistol and then shoot it in the head. And it dies. Just a melee and then a headshot. But in reality, you need like 3 melees followed up by about 2 headshots. The hell, this is unrealistic. Yes, I'm complaining about Halo not being realistic. Let's rephrase that. You know, they don't have to go through the same difficulties that the player does. Therefore, we can't sympathize with them. You know, or okay, actually no. I was gonna say one scene in episode 9 where like DeMarco takes out a single freaking Promethean Knight with a simple energy sword slash, but no, I can do that in this game too. So certainly much of a complaint. So yeah, yeah. And yeah, we ran out of binary rifle ammo, assuming. Or I ran out of binary rifle. So we in this. I'm the only one playing this. This post. Anyway. Nah. It makes you sound kind of like a dick when I put it like that. But yeah, we're more or less just running around, shooting some dudes in the face. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. We're just stuck in this cave now. We're honestly just stuck in this cave. Yeah. Scatter shot. Good. Good. Scatter shot. So yeah, just keep charging up this hill, and yeah, that's gonna be your biggest pain there. The incineration cannon, dude, is gonna be your biggest like pain in this whole thing. Also, I'm going to have to fix this in editing, but the sound for me is like really freaking off. Like, I don't know what the hell happened. I might end up having to actually re-record this. I fucking hate to, because this is like my 3rd attempt at this. It's gonna drive me insane if I have to record this for the 3rd time. Now, the first time worked out relatively fine, but I just made a horrible joke back at that laser section that, you know, I just, in good conscience, could not let go.
Whatever this place is. Roland, why's the door not opening?
Well, easy, because you're not wishing hard enough.
Quickly, Roland. Requiem's not slowing down. Power source located. Activating that'll open the door.
Are you sure? What if activating the power source just sped up Requiem? Huh? Ever consider that? Power source activated. Roland, why are we speeding up? We're not gonna make... It's like Requiem thinks at the last moment, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up! And then that tornado is carrying a car. I don't know. I don't like Sonic 06. It's a terrible game. Terrible game in which you'd have to be a terrible person to actually like. So, your main thing you want to do here is stand in the back and snipe everything. Yeah, pretty much. That's all you're really trying to do here. stand at the back and snipe everything to death. Yeah. So, yeah, that guy disintegrated. Like a pussy. Wait, why is he a pussy for disintegrating? Whatever.
Power's on. Great news. Crimson, let's move with
Okay, so now we can actually head upstairs, and I don't know why I dropped that. I think... No, I just decided to keep my scatter shot. Whatever. Keep moving. And now our main priority is to get back upstairs. Luckily, there's nobody to fight. Thank God. Because I hate that. Crimson, return to this area. Oh no, they've already spawned in this area. Like, oh God, you gotta be kidding me. I just secured that area. It feels a lot better to not have to fight everything in sight. And yeah, we finally find the artifact. And then there's a and then the Didax appeared, and everyone died. So yeah, shut it off. And yeah, problem solved. Or at least our half of the problem.
Commander Palmer, Crimson has their artifact offline.
Acknowledged. Excellent work.
We're still gonna die though, horrifically. Speaking of which,
The whole place is gonna come down on Crimson's head. I noticed, Roland. Crimson, move now.
you know, when you're playing this, you really feel the panic, especially like the objective, get off Requiem. God, I love that. You know, I don't know, something about that gives a greater sense of urgency. Oh shit!
Localized gravity fluctuations.
Yeah, greater sense of urgency.
Weird down there, Crimson. Be careful. Gravity's just gonna get weirder the closer to the sun we get.
Or the further. Wait, no, that makes no sense. Yeah, I keep running. Yeah, I like set pieces like this, where you have to run, but you're being hurled around by the gravity. I like that, you know? Why can't we have more moments like that? And sudden skipping. Okay, what happened? So, yeah, it turns out some of the Covenants, you're still coming after us. We're trying to stop ourselves from being flung into a sun, thank you very much. You know, I'd rather for not being dead at the hands of an angry sun god. It does even exist in the Halo series. Okay, lag. That was kind of weird. Whatever. Let's keep moving. Yeah, still. Rather not for dying at the hands of an angry sun god.
He should be there. Murphy, come in.
And yeah, we got bailed. Oh, wait. No.
Fall back to keep from getting boarded.
So yeah, now we can actually leave.
On our way out.
Yay!
Now hurry back to
We win, we win, we finally completed Spartan Ops! Finally! So bask in the moment of my not only good editing, but also this cutscene.
Sarah, how's it going on Requiem? It's getting awful warm out here.
Crimson got their floor. Ours is proving slightly more difficult.
Anybody tell these goons their buddies left them behind? Majestic, move up! Coming through!
Fire in the hole!
Here it is! On it!
Almost there. Let's move it, Majestic.
Move up!
Clear.
Artifacts offline.
Let's get out of here.
Dr. Glassman?
It's off the floor, Captain. Try now, Lieutenant James. It's working. We're free.
Sarah, pour on whatever extra speed you got. We gotta leave, now!
We're almost home. Crimson are dead ahead, Commander. Punch it.
All hands aboard.
LT, get us the hell out of here. Aye, sir.
Emergency jump complete, Captain. Injuries reported on multiple decks, but no major casualties.
Captain Lasky to all crew. We made it. Good work, everyone.
You sent them to stop me.
I sent them to rescue Dr. Halsey.
You see a difference?
Doctor, what have you got?
Well, the first test showed that it is inert. But this part's really weird. On a molecular level, it's incomplete. It makes no sense. It's like we're only seeing half of it.
That was before I knew my compatriots were a hit squad, not a rescue team. Not that I've fared much better in your care. The UNSC just tried to execute me. So you'll need to offer something other than idle threats if you want me to help you. That's easy, Jewel. I want revenge.
Dun dun dun! Okay, actually, but with all due seriousness, that was Halo 4 Spartan Ops. And what do I think of it? Well, to be honest, my opinion of it has actually changed as I've done this playthrough. Like, I initially thought Spartan Ops was, pretty good, I honestly really liked the later stuff. I still like the earlier stuff, though. But playing through this has made me reconsider my opinions and reevaluate what I think of this. And to be honest, in the end, it's boring. It really is. This is one of the most boring things I've ever played. This is one of the most boring things I've ever had the displeasure of doing. Which, when I did my Halo 4 Let's Play, I said this was one of the best games on the Xbox 360. If you remove Spartan Ops, that still stands relatively well. I still feel like that if you remove Spartan Ops from the equation, it is still one of the best games on Xbox 360. But with Spartan Ops included, you have to consider that factor. And when you consider it, Spartan Ops just isn't that good. It really isn't. Don't get me wrong, the story is pretty good. I like it. If you're going to sit through Spartan Ops, I'd absolutely recommend the cutscenes. That's the one thing I'd recommend about Spartan Ops. Everything else, on the other hand, not so much. We're never given an exactly solid reason to care about Fireteam Crimson, what happens to them outside of Episode 10, and maybe the opening of Episode 6, but outside of that, I really could care less about Fireteam Crimson. Majestic has sort of that same problem too. They're incredibly bland, and they're not really a good set of protagonists for us to want to follow and want to see their storylines to the end. Commander Palmer, on the other hand, is a fairly interesting character. I feel like they could add a lot more depth to her character. And yeah, there's some depth, but I think Halo Spartan Assault is probably the best bet to add more character. Although granted, in August there is a comic from Dark Horse coming out. Yes, Dark Horse now has the license for Halo 4 Spartan Ops. And to be honest, I feel like they did it a lot better. I feel like they're going to do it a lot better because they're really good at adaptations. Marvel... Halo Uprising, that's all I'm going to say. That's really the negative I throw against it. Uprising. That's really it. I don't like the rest of it. No, wait, I don't like Uprising. I really don't. I like everything but Uprising. graphic novel's good. Yeah, I went over this stuff in episode 5, so I'm not gonna reiterate it here. But the fact of the matter is, we could add a lot of depth to Commander Palmer's character, and there is some depth to it here, to her here. You know, Captain Lasky is kind of boring. Yeah, he's good, I guess, but I don't know. He's kind of boring. Dr. Halsey, on the other hand, is fascinating and is like her or hate her as ever. Me personally, I'm in the hater camp, as my 12 different tangents, I'm estimating here, at least 12, yeah, have indicated I really don't like her. Yeah? And having a character you can utterly not like is, I guess it's okay. Gameplay is kind of boring, yeah. Just yawn. If you want a good episodic experience, I would recommend something more like, not necessarily episodic, something more co-op. I would recommend Borderlands. I never played Borderlands, I never touched Borderlands, I've barely even looked at Borderlands, but I'm probably sure it would be a lot more interesting than Spartan Ops. And if you want a, series of co-op missions, then I'd recommend Spec Ops in the Call of Duty games. It's the only time I'm ever going to say Call of Duty does something better than Halo. It's one of those rare times. But, Call of Duty, when compared to Halo, Call of Duty's always had the better, non-campaign or multiplayer thing. Black Ops has zombies and Modern Warfare has Spec Ops. They're both really good. On the other hand, Halo tries to have a cohesive story with their non-multiplayer and non-campaign thing. The gameplay side of it is boring. And if they improved the gameplay, I could honestly say a lot better things about Spartan Ops. But that's why, hopefully, we're going to have a Season 2. Now, I'm assuming Season 2 is either coming this year or the next year. With next year's coming out with Halo 5, which, is coming out on the Xbox One. I really don't object to the fact it's coming out on the Xbox One, because Microsoft removed all that stupid DRM and, can't play used games without going through this intricate series of levers and pulleys. Stuff. Yeah. Microsoft got rid of that, and now I'm actually going to buy the Xbox One. I was fully set to go with PS4, and that tore my heart asunder, because I am a really big Halo fan, if you haven't noticed. I really love this series. But, I don't know. I almost went to the PS4. Almost. It was kind of hard. I'm more a Halo fan than I am a Microsoft fan. I'm going to say this now, I am sure as hell not buying the Xbox One because of the things Microsoft's going to bring to it. The only thing I'm buying it for is Halo. That's it. If it weren't for Halo, I would honestly, in a heartbeat, go for the PS4. Halo is the only thing holding me to the Xbox. That's it. Yeah, sure, Xbox has produced a few gems in its time. Super Meat Boy first came out. This Dust and Elysian Tale first came out on Xbox Live. Dust and Elysian Tale pretty much justifies the entire existence of Xbox Live Arcade. It is that good. It's honestly an injustice that more people haven't played it. Because, it's a really good game. But, whatever. I'm going to newer other territory. I am eventually going to do a Dust LP, though. So, as soon as I'm done with Mega Man X, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which, by the way, are the next 2 LPs, I'm going to get started on Dust. Whichever one I complete first, Mega Man X or Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. But it's surely going to be Mega Man X that I complete first. Then I'll start a Dust playthrough. Once I know Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, though, I think I'm going to do Bioshock Infinite. Or maybe the original Bioshock. I don't know. But, yeah. at this point, I'm just throwing things at the wall, just to throw things at the wall. So I'm going to end this now. With that being said, this is Stoid Smallbringer. Have a good night, and if you like this, or want to see what I'm going to do eventually, please like, rate, and subscribe. Thank you very much for your time.